Hello fellow Jeepers, this is Jay Pett, your roving reporter and member of the CJ2A research team, with a bonus on some of the differences between an MB and a CJ2A frame. Basically today I'm going to focus on the steering now that I've got more of a rolling chassis together here on Bam Bam. I showed this in my other video, but this is an example of the bell crank being mounted to the front axle as opposed to a CJ2A where it's mounted up here on the frame. You can see the mechanisms here, the steering, and another giveaway right off the bat between an MB and a CJ is the torque reaction spring mounted to the front. See where it's attached there? Basically, I guess since the bell crank is mounted to the front axle, when you hit the brakes, the front axle wants to twist and it can throw your steering off. This spring will stabilize the axle. So that's always a quick thing you'll look at whenever you're trying to see the difference, if it's really an MB. Yes. I'll be right there. Hold on. See, the 2A, the bell crank is mounted to the tube up front. Oh gosh. Kind of hard to get in there. I think I can see, yeah. And then another thing, those torque reaction springs, I'm not sure when they started that. This is a 45 frame. I know my early 44 and 45 both had them. And also something I noticed on this one is you see that the drag link on this one is straight on my 45 MB, where on a CJ it's actually S-curved. And I suppose it's S-curved because it's got a, let's see here, oh gosh, it's S-curved because it reaches up to, I'm guessing because it reaches up to the bell crank. It's higher. I suppose someone with more knowledge than me that sees this video can testify that. Pardon my junk here, I think I got one laying here somewhere. Yeah, here's one right here. That drag link is actually, that's a civilian drag link. So, little bonus feature. Another thing I was going to mention is that I didn't mention this the last time, but this is a 45 frame. It has those gussets here, just like a civilian. I think that somewhere in 44 they didn't have them. So this here, this is my frame to my 44. It doesn't have those gussets in it. This is an early 44, January 44. And then it also, you don't see it, but this frame had a round top rivet here. Where my 45 has a flat rivet like a CJ2A. So anywho, I don't know if that's worthless information or not, but for the CJ2A research team, this is Jay Pett reporting.